desire to change my life. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, friends. We are going to have some fun this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I think I might go live on somewhere else. Let's see if I can get it hooked up. Okay, if you can hear me and you're just coming in, tell me hello. We're live on the Talk and the YouTube. I think I might go live on somewhere else. What did we call it today? I don't remember. If you're just hopping on, tell me hi. Tell me you can hear me. Say hello. Good morning. Good morning, Jenny. Good morning. We're going to do some makeup because I can't walk around looking like this all day. And we're going to see what we can do together. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. If you're just hopping in, tell me where you're at. What are you doing? It's Monday morning at 9 a.m. My name is Jess. I live in West Virginia in a double wide trailer. I'm not fancy. I don't have a degree. I love the Lord. And I did not think I could make money online and still be a testimony for Christ. Now, this is our full-time income. My husband and I both quit our jobs. We average 5 figures a month. We teach other people how to do the same thing. You don't need followers. You don't need to be fancy. You just need a desire to change your life. You don't even need social media to make money online. My girl, Rachel, who's going to talk on my Zoom tonight, is learning how to make income from posting selfies, Bonnie, in Louisiana. She is inside of our program. We have a section, app, whatever, and you can get paid to put selfies up. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm sorry if you're on the book, like this Christmas exploded in my house. Anybody else have Christmas exploded? Richie, Bonnie, send me a private message right now if you want on my Zoom. 7 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time. I'm pulling you off of social media. I'm putting you on Zoom. You need to private message me your email address while I'm speaking so we don't get disconnected, okay? I've been in the space 2 years. Social media pays all of my bills. I'm not fancy. I'm not super smart. I'm going to say it all the time. I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grow up. Anybody else? I just knew at one point in my life that I had a lot of credit card debt and my husband worked really hard and I wanted a different life. Like background is my bedroom. My bedroom is my office. And I saw people making income online and I didn't have followers, right, Bonnie? I didn't have a clue. But I had debt and I had a budget. Is anybody else the same way? We had debt and a budget in our house, right, Jill? Good morning. And when I started looking at digital marketing, when I started looking at TikTok Shop, when I started looking at master resale rights, hey, Dina, when I started looking at how to make income online, I had $40,000 in credit card debt, a husband that literally worked from sunup to sundown. I had worked one job since I was 14, 2 jobs since I was 17. My parents worked in a factory for 30 years. We don't come from money. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my hand. I have been taught to work my whole life. Good morning. If that's you, put me in the chat. I come from hard work. So when people started making money on the internet and they started making income with TikTok Shop, I was like, that can't be real. Because we've been taught to work hard our whole life. If that's you, put me in the chat. I've just been taught to work. Right, Brian? Work, work, work. Nothing comes easy. You got to work real hard. You need to go to college. You need to do the white picket fence. Right, Jill? So I want to talk to you today because I know 2 things about you and I don't know anything. I don't know who you are. I don't know what your name is. I don't know what you're watching me from. 2 things I know about you right now is you're on your phone too much and you need a way to make more money because you are staring at your phone and it is sucking you dry. There's 83 people in the room. Tell me where you're at. Bonnie is from Louisiana. Bonnie's here. You still here, Bonnie? Tell me what state you're in. I live in West Virginia. I live in a double wide trailer. I am the girl next door. Right, Jill? No fluff, no frills. I'm not here to impress you. Tennessee. All right, Grace and His Glory. Misty, I love your username. I'm a mom and a wife that wanted to be a testimony for Christ. That really, like, I used to sell weight loss products and put cringy people and half naked losing 5 pounds on my other social media platforms. Oklahoma. Okay, EKO. This is not a grow life. This is not a follow party. We're not here to scoop people up. You are more than welcome to stay. But I have made almost $600,000 in 25 months and never, ever popped in somebody's life and asked them to follow me because that's cringy. You don't need to do it. And we're not doing that here. So you're more than welcome to stay or you can leave. Now, anybody want to stay? If you want to stay, put stay in the chat. My name is Jess. I live in a holler in West Virginia. I have 27 different income streams. I will teach you how to make income. Hey, Andrea from Alabama. Boy Mama, what's your first name? I will teach you how to make income without your face, without your social media, without plastering videos of yourself all over the internet. I will teach you how to get started, what to do, what you shouldn't do. What is a holler? Nancy, I love that question. I live in a valley. So in West Virginia, anybody else call them hollers? Hey, Christina, I'll try to remember that. I should know that because we've talked before. You know what a valley is, Nancy? In West Virginia, we call it a holler because we're hillbilly. Does anybody else live in a holler? I live in a trailer in a holler. So a little bit about me, Nancy, is I worked for the state of West Virginia for 17 years. And I used to audit food stamps. Do you guys know what food stamps are? Yes or no? I used to go into people's houses and audit food stamps. And I would see if they were telling the truth. And I would talk to them. And I would interview their neighbors. Hey, Carol. And I made $14 an hour, Christina. $14.75 or something an hour. And I had great benefits, but it wasn't enough. I was working against the wind. 95. We have 100 people watching me right now. Yes or no? Do you feel like you're working against the wind? I want you to answer me. I'm big on spammers because there's a lot of spammers on the internet. So if you're not answering me, you might get blocked. I do teach people how to make money online. Tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm doing a Zoom. I'm going to teach you how to start making income online with no followers, with no clue. You don't need to make videos. You need to go live, and you don't need to plaster your face all over the internet. Okay? And I'm going to move you off of the platform that you're watching me on, and tonight we're going to talk about it. All right, Tammy says yes. Okay. If you want on the Zoom, you need to send me a private message. If you feel like you're working against the wind, Christina, Tammy, right, Neater, working against the wind. I have literally, Carol, yes. Listen, I know hard work. I also was a skeptic of people on the internet. User 186, what's your name? I don't normally talk to people that don't have a username. So tell me your name. Okay, 93 people in here. Your family lives in a holler. I love it. Well, welcome to my holler. I am very redneck and country. Anybody else? I would rather spend the day outside, playing in the garden, on the four-wheeler, going for a ride. Hey, Steve. I don't want bells and whistles. I don't want my name in neon lights. Anybody else the same way? I wanted to figure out how to be comfortable. Anybody else? I wanted to figure out how to be comfortable. You live in a holler. You want... I don't know what you mean, Nancy. If you want the word comfortable, put comfortable in the chat. I don't want to be famous. I don't want my name in neon lights. I would just pray for the Lord to show me how to make money online without having to shake my butt, without having to dance. I didn't know where to start. I don't trust people on the internet. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry says, oh, buy my program, you'll get rich quick. Right, Caitlin? And I did it, and I fell for it. And then I figured it out. Right? Ripley, Ohio. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So I want you guys to hang out with me. I'm live on the book, the tube, and the talk. So I'm live on 3 devices. Now, you might get mad at me, but nothing on the internet is going to make you rich overnight. Yes, I want to be comfortable. I don't want to be famous, Nancy says. Amen, sister. Then just hang out with me. You can do what I do. That's fine. I'll help you. Right? You can do what I do. I'll help you. But I won't guarantee you're going to get rich overnight. Right, Charlie? Nothing on the internet, Nancy and Lee, is going to make you a millionaire overnight. These people that say, oh, I posted a video in Baja Tahoe, they probably had a lot of followers, and they do a lot of work. So if you still want to hang out with me, put the word stay in the chat. My program, my sister's program, your mama's brother's uncle's program is not going to make you a millionaire overnight. Nothing on the internet is a get-rich-quick scheme. You have to put forth the effort. You have to work at it. You have to show up every day, and it still might take you a while. Okay? Now, if you want something where you're going to get rich overnight and you can just put your fingers in your butt and say, oh, I'm going to make a bunch of money, you're in the wrong bedroom. Right, Caitlin? I about called you Kathleen. If you want something where you don't have to work it and you're going to make a bunch of money overnight, you're in the wrong house. This is my full-time income. I make full-time income. I make more money in 1 month than I used to make in one whole year working for the state of West Virginia. Not everybody does that, right, Caitlin? Caitlin's on here. Caitlin's a nurse. She has 4 kids. Caitlin does exactly what I do. She averages quite a bit of money a month that she doesn't have to work 12-hour shifts, right, Caitlin? Am I telling them right? You know, it would help if my curling iron was plugged up. Tisha. Okay. So 2 things I want to tell you really quick. 100 people watching me. I'm doing a Zoom tonight, Monday, the 22nd of December at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to know how to make money online, you need to be on this Zoom. I want you to send me your email address in a private message right now. If you're on TikTok, tap my face 2 times. There'll be a little red button that says message. Actually, I could send you this. Martha, right down here, it says you can send me a private message. I need your email address. Tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't know how to make money, if you don't trust people on the internet, if you don't know where to start, if you don't want to put your face on the internet, but you sure would like to make income online, if you don't want to go live, if you don't want to do videos, if you don't want to bug people on the internet, you need to be on my Zoom tonight at 7 p.m. My girl Rachel's going to talk, and she's learning how to get paid for selfies. Yes or no? Would you like to learn how to get paid to take a selfie? Tonight, 7 p.m. I'm going to tell you all about it. I need your email address. Got it? YouTube, I have a link. Facebook, private message me if you want on my Zoom. Now listen, if you already have a digital marketing program and you don't have these options, you need to be on my Zoom. If you're selling a course, if you're trying to go live, if you're trying to build a community and you're not making any money, you need different options. You need to be on my Zoom tonight, okay? So if you're good, I want you to put, I will be there. 7 p.m. tonight. The Zoom is free, Peggy. I have 2 programs that do cost you money. You can start them, but you can just listen, Peggy. Listening to me is free. Peggy, in 2023, I bought 5 programs. I spent $3,000, Josh Scott, begging somebody to teach me how to make money. They told me I'd get rich quick if I bought their course. They lied to me. Has that happened to you guys? In 2023, I bought 5 of those programs because I thought I was going to get rich quick on the internet, but they lied to me. 2 years later, this is my full-time income. My husband and I do not work a traditional job. This is what we do that pays our bills. And I ask the Lord to send me somebody that's ready to show up, that's ready to change their life, that's tired of watching other people succeed, and that knows they have to do something. So if that's you, then you need to stay. Right, Josh? Josh is staying. Who else is staying? Christine, Peggy, Josh, Tammy. All right. If you want on my Zoom link tonight, I need your email address. Thank you, Trisha. Okay. I want to explain to you what is digital marketing, how do you make money without your face, how do you make money without followers, and how can I do what you do? Okay? Now, if you already are in the Boss Suite, my Zoom tonight is for somebody that has never been in there. So if you have a whole free hour, you need to go make videos, or you need to go learn how to make money with selfies. There's at least 100 people watching me right now. Yes or no? Would you be willing to let go of Netflix for 20 minutes and learn how to take a selfie of yourself to get paid for it? Yes or no? It doesn't go on your social media. It goes back to the company. You maybe have to take it with a product, or you maybe just take it in a certain area, and you can learn how to get paid for taking a selfie of you, Josh. A selfie. Okay. Well, we're going to explain that tonight. The problem with most things or courses or classes or marketing programs is the aftercare, right, Angel? Is the, hey, I bought your program. Now what do I do? Right, Dina? Or hey, I started that. Oh, just go do this. Listen to me. In 23, I bought a bunch of programs because I was under the impression that all I had to do was post on the internet and people would flock to me and buy my program. And they lied to me. So I want to explain to you what is the difference with my program, how you can start with very, very little income, how you can do random things that actually pay you that don't involve your social media instead of staring at your phone watching Netflix. Whole Christmas break, she says. That's right, girl. We're going to be making some money on Christmas break. Amen. Christy in her PJs. Yes, tonight at 7 p.m., I want you to come to visit me in your PJs. Right, Christy? Now, every single day, what is digital marketing? Yes or no? Do you want that question answered? What is digital marketing? Every single day I get that question. Right, Andrea? Every single day. Well, I don't have followers. Well, of course you make a bunch of money online, Jessica. You have 127,000 followers. How many of you have already looked at my following? Anybody? Bridget, did you already look and be like, well, of course she makes 5 figures a month. Look at all her followers. Right, Anna? Hey, Anna, I just saw your text. Listen to me. I started with 0 followers. I started with 0 experience. I started with 0 confidence. I had credit card debt, a husband that worked 12-hour shifts, and I was on a budget my entire life. Put in the chat if you're on a budget, put the word budget. I was on a budget my entire life. I've worked hard my entire life. Hidden Chapters, send me your email address. I had a husband that would just do Facebook Marketplace. He would do whatever he had to do. Do you guys see this Jennifer person right here? She's a spammer. Go block her. Okay. I needed a way to make income online as an absolute beginner. What is digital marketing and how can somebody like me make money online? So if you have already sent me your email address, hi, Nancy, tell me you've put your email address in there. And let's talk about something. How many of you know that you have an unhealthy relationship with your phone? Please private message me your email address. How many of you know you're on it too much? You're on it when you wake up. You're scrolling on the toilet. You're scrolling at work. You know that you're spending way too much time on your phone. Yes or no? There's 100 people watching me right now. You literally are on your phone all the time. Anybody? We're more on our phones than in our Bible. That's a completely different day, right, Christine? As soon as we get out of bed, it's glued to our hand. We're on it all day. Yes or no? 77 people winner. Go look at your screen time. I know you're on your phone too much. Right, Christine? I know you're on your phone too much. How many of you share reels? You share recipes. You share people falling down. You share Facebook stuff with Anna, and she shares it with Nancy. And then Angel's like, oh, look at this. It looks so good. I want to make it. Chris, you know what I'm going to tell you? I tell everybody else. You can make a bunch of income here, but you have to show up. You have to reach out when you have questions. And you have to be willing to change your habits. Because, right, Christine, you're on your phone all the time. Right, Chris Scott? Hours. It's glued to your hip. If you forget it, you go back home and get it. Discipline. Chris Scott, when I started this, I knew I had to change my habits because I was doing this all the time. This. Always. Always. And my family lived on minimum payments and credit card debt. How many of you are there right now? I knew, thank you, Caitlin. I knew I would have to show up differently, Chris Scott. So I started buying courses and I started following creators and I started putting my email on people's links and I got ghosted and I got confused and I didn't know what to do from here to there because there was no aftercare. There was no mentorship. There was no, hey, let's do this together. The number one problem, Chris Scott, are you still here? The number one problem that I see after 2 years, I've made almost $600,000 in 2 years from social media, is people think it's easy and it should be handed to them. People, after 2 years, Chris Scott, people say, well, I bought that course and I'm posting a video every couple of days. I should be making money. Bull. The pride of the fact that just because you bought a course thinking you should make money is a lie. Now, the one thing I do see is when people show up every day, when they're not getting the results that they want, so they try something different, when they reach out for help from somebody that's successful and they actually do what they're told, then yes, you can make a lot of money on the internet. But I'm going to tell you something, and you might not want to watch me anymore. Don't buy my program if you're not going to show up every day. Don't start a program if you're not ready to change your life. Right, Christine? Okay. Now, if you still want to stay with me, I want you to put a big fat stay in the chat. Don't buy anybody's program if you think you're going to get rich overnight. It does not work that way. I work very hard. I show up every day. I treat this like a job, Christine. I treat this like a job. Now, I show up because I don't want credit card debt. Right, Mama? I show up peachy because I don't want a husband to have to go back to work. I want him out in his wood shop just like he is right now at 9:24 on a Monday morning with no time clock and his hot cup of coffee. That's why I show up. I show up because my daughter says, Mom, can we go to DC after Christmas? Maybe. We're thinking about it. We're praying for the Lord to tell us what to do. Something just completely random. I show up because people like Christine and Dina and Mama and Peachy and Dina, they need options. Tell me right now, if you lost 2 questions, how many streams of income do you have? Christy, Chastity, Jill, how many streams of income do you have? If you work a job, that's 1 stream of income. It's called the boss suite. Chastity has none. 1, if you work a job, that's 1. If you and your husband work, that's 2. Tell me in the chat. Christine has 1 stream of income. Tell me right now. I need to bring this home to you. 1 stream of income. 58 people. Jill has 22. That's right. I have 27. Gigi has 2. Dixie 1. Martha 1. Okay. 1. You're a hurt CNA. Mama, what's your first name? Disability. If you lost your 1 stream of income, what is your plan B? 5. Tina has 2. Tell me in the chat. If you came in today, and Christine, and they were like, oh, sorry, Chastity, you got to go. We're letting you go for Christmas. We're downsizing Angela. What's your plan B? If they came to you today and said, oh, I'm sorry, we're not going to be able to fund your 1 stream of income anymore. We're going to let you go. What would be your plan B? Do you have a plan B? Let me ask you that. Do you guys like yes or no question? The Lord's going to take me home, Dina says. Yes or no? Do you have a plan B? Yes or no? Do you have plan B? Maybe my camera's dirty over here. Yes or no? Christine says no. If you know you, what's your first name? 444. No. PG Dixie, no. Okay. I have a digital program that will teach you 20 different ways to make money online, Terry. 20 different ways to make money online. Okay? You don't need to sell a course. You don't need to flip things. You don't even have to show your face if you don't want to. It has options because we're not all different. Right, Christy? Right, Chastity? Right, Dina? What works for me might not work for you. How many of you would love to make money online, but the thought of going live like me literally makes you cringe? Does anybody want to admit that? You would love to make enough money online, but the thought of going live like I am right now literally makes you want to throw up. Angela, Terry, is that your name? I'm trying to look for your name. I already lost Terry. Okay. Okay, PG says yes. PG, what's your name? Christine, look at all of you. Yes, makes you throw up. Okay. What if you could learn how to make money with never, ever making a video of yourself like this or going live? Mama, would you give up some Netflix? Angela, right? Would you give up some Netflix of an evening to learn how to make income with not going live and not putting out your face out there? Okay. So I'm going to explain this to you and I'm going to talk fast. Okay. Because I want to literally drop it all. There's no sugarcoating. I'm not holding anything. I'm not keeping all the good secrets in my back pocket. Okay. I'd give up a lot of things, Christine. Okay. If you're with me and you can hang on to me and I'm going to talk fast. I want you to put a yellow heart. I'm 43 years old. I'll be 44 Christmas Day. Me and Jesus share a birthday. I'm not an angel, but I love Jesus. I'm perimenopausal and I have been for 3 years and I can't remember anything. And I'm thankful because I have a list and I have a list. I'm a lister. Anybody else a lister? I'm a lister. I got a lot of things I want to get done before Christmas and I'm only going to be able to do it with the Lord's help. I can't walk it on my own. So hear me out. You ready? In 2023, I bought 5 digital marketing courses. I'm telling you my story. Take it or leave it. I was working a full-time job for the state of West Virginia, Martha. I was auditing other people's food stamp cases, making $14 an hour. My husband worked sun up to sundown, and I started looking at digital marketing and looking at courses. I spent $3,000, hey Logan, buying other people's courses, and then I found one program. Put a 1 in the chat. I found one program. From 2023 to 2025, I resold that one program for 2 years. I made $500,000 reselling a course, going live, posting videos, going live, posting videos, going live, posting videos. And then Angela comes along and Christine comes along. And they're like, well, I want to make money, but I don't want to go live. Well, I want to make money, but I don't want to make videos. Well, I want to make income, but I'm not posting on my Facebook. If that's you, put me. Well, I really like you and I want to make income, but I don't want to sell a course. I don't want to go live, right, Meaty? I don't want to do that. So I started private coaching people, Christine, in the summer of 2025. Gigi, and all these people would see like, well, I need to. How many of you would literally write that sentence on your wall? I need to make income, but I do not want to plaster my face all over the internet. How many of you are like, yep, black, bold magic marker. I need to make income, but I'm not plastering my face all over the internet. Okay. So I started coaching, right, Lori, people that wanted to make money. And I found a digital program called the Boss Suite. Yes, lots of faceless. It has 20 ways to make money. 20. Okay, Martha? 20. Not flipping courses, not going live, not reselling the course. 10% or less of our community resells the course. Some of them do faceless, Martha. Some of them do UGC. Some of them write letters. Some of them do Amazon reviews. Some of them do Pinterest and Etsy. Options. I want you to put the word options in the chat. We do not live in a one-size-fits-all world. How many of you think I could talk to the wall and ask it to buy me an ice cream cone? I'm not afraid to go live, right, Tina? I don't care. I will talk to the wall and make it go to dinner with me, Gigi, because that's how Christ made me. Has anybody ever been on my Bible studies or been in any of my private coaching, right, Dina? I'm not afraid, but Christ made me different, and Christ made me a different person, and he's molding me into a leader, right, Dina? He's molding me into a different leader. I've never been in this space before. But then I meet people like Angie, and then I meet people like Tina, and I meet people like Gigi, and they don't want to go live. They don't want to post videos of themselves. So I want to talk to you about options, okay? Now I'm going to say it again. Tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, Lori, I'm doing a call for you if you want to know about my program. But I want you to hear me out. I want you to think about this. You already are a digital marketer. 7 p.m. How many of you right now have Facebook? Yes or no? I got 3 people on there watching me. 3 people. How many of you have I'm going to call it book face. I can't say that word anymore. TikTok doesn't like it. Okay. Do you share on there? Do you post stories on there? Do you post, little Susie's first day of 3rd grade? Do you already post on your book face? Gigi, Dixie, Christine, Mama, Tina. Tina? Do I got 2 Tinas? Candace, what's up? Cowboy doesn't, that's fine. But you're already posted on there. Do you share other people's reels? Okay. Now, do you know how to make income with the time you're spending on your phone? Dixie, are you on your phone 2, 3, 4 hours a day? Are you on it? Forget about it. Let it run. Is Netflix on? Are you on your phone? On your phone? On your phone? How many of you have caught yourself at the end of your phone at your show? Let me start over. How many of you have caught yourself with the TV playing, and before you know it, your show's over and you've been watching somebody on live or watching a reel? Has that ever happened to you? Yes or no? Cowboy Trace, you got to go. You're a spammer. Go block him. Okay, really quick. Hey, Autumn, I saw your message. Really quick, spammers. Okay? I want you to listen to me, and I want you to listen very, very good. You have 2 usernames on TikTok. Put a 2 in the chat. Facebook, I'll get to you in a minute. You have 2 usernames on the Tick of the Talk. You have a bold username, and then you have a little one down here that's not as bold. My username on TikTok is The Real Jess Cox. No numbers, no periods. JESSCOX. I will never ask you to go to Telegram, WhatsApp, crypto, or Bitcoin. I want you to type in the chat, Jess is teaching us about TikTok, so they don't think I'm a spammer. Jess is teaching us about TikTok. I will never move you to another platform unless it's Facebook, email. Everybody got it? You got it, Candace? I don't have an assistant that's going to say, hey, Candace, I'm Jessica Cox's assistant. Can we move to Telegram? That is a spammer. I do not want your TikTok. I do not want your bank account information. Do you understand? Now, if you've ever got a message from somebody that thinks you're really cute and they want to be your sugar daddy or they want your bank account information, they're spammers. And the more popular you get and the more you talk about making money, the more the spammers duplicate your account. And if you're brand new to me and you just followed me today, I guarantee you're going to get spam followers after and during I'm on live. Okay, Andrea? Pay attention to these 2 usernames. Some of you didn't even know you had 2 usernames. Both of mine are The Real Jess Cox. There are no numbers, periods, punctuations. JESSCOX. Right, Christine? Now I'm going to show you one more step while you're looking at this. Candace Sue just followed me. Mama, what was your name, Mama? Angela? Her account was private, so I can't send her a voice message. I'll try Candace. Okay, Candace Sue is here, just followed me. Watch this. Hey, Candace, you're on my live. I wanted you to hear my voice, so you knew you were talking to me. TikTok rolled out this really great feature. Hey, Candace, you're on my live. I wanted you to hear my voice, so you knew you were talking to me. Okay? If you're clear on spammers, put okay in the chat. Everybody clear on spammers. Spammers cannot send you a voice message. They cannot be me. They will try very hard. Please be careful. Okay? If you're on Facebook, I can send voice messages on Facebook. If you're watching me on YouTube, I'm going to put my link in the chat. Go put your email in there right now. Everybody clear. Every single day, I meet somebody that gives somebody money on Telegram or WhatsApp. Do not give people any of your income on Telegram or WhatsApp. Those are not real people. Everybody good. I know people don't want to hear it. I don't want you to give your hard-earned money to somebody that's a spammer. Do you understand? Okay. All right. If we're good, I love that Jess teaches me about TikTok. Let's put the words, what else can we do? AI. TikTok is an AI platform, Gigi. So the more things that you say, the more they'll categorize me in. So why don't you put the word side hustle, digital marketing, how to begin to make money online. Type that stuff in while you hear me speak, because that will push me in front of somebody like Gigi that needs to make money and not Joe Fish that wants to be my sugar daddy. Right, Tina? You guys know who I'm talking about. Amen. Those people come into my inbox all the time, Martha, and they're like, hey, girl, you have a beautiful eyes. Can I be your sugar daddy? No. Okay. 2023, I bought 5 courses. My 6th course, I made $500,000. Reselling course. And then I met people like Carol and Tina and Dixie and Cassie that want to make money without showing their face. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about. Okay? Now, you're not too busy to make money online, Christine. You need direction. You're not too old to make money online. You need direction. You're not too dumb to make money online. You need direction. How many of you feel that way right now? You need direction. Christine needs somebody else that has done it, been in the weeds, bought it, tried it, and it didn't work to tell her, we're going to do this. You need direction. So I'm first going to hit you with one thing. I need the map. Dixie needs the map. How many hours a day do you think you spend on your phone? You can't leave now. You've been in with me for 33 minutes. You cannot leave. I cannot help you make money online if you leave my live. I don't care if everybody gets off but Dixie and Gigi. I cannot help you if you leave. You can go scroll the internet if you want, but you're going to make somebody else rich sharing their lives. How many hours a day, tab, do you spend on your phone? Go look at your screen time. I'll do it with you. So I have an iPhone. If you swipe down, you can type screen time. Screen time. 7 hours, 2 to 3 hours, 3 hours. Okay, yesterday I was on my phone. No, my daily average is 5 hours. Okay, 7 hours. Dixie, 3. How many dollars do you make on it? 10 hours, 5 hours. Lori Bush, how much time do you spend on your phone? Hey, Sarah. Lori Lynn, how much time? Tina Knuckles, how much money are you making with it? Dixie says 0. How many dollars? Meaty. It's my sister. I'll have to text her back. I don't know if how do I do that? She's calling me. Hey, Mama. 5 hours and 20 minutes, Peachy. Okay. So what if you could start a program? I have 2 different programs on my website. One of them is $25 a month. The other one, you can do it for $55 a month. And one of them has 7 ways to make money, and the other one has 20. Martha, could you give up one of those hours to learn how to get paid for selfies? Meaty, could you give up some of that time to learn how to make videos of your dog and get paid for it? Meaty. Peachy, Lori, Tina, Angela, could you stop watching Netflix or your Hallmark movie and be like, okay, I'm going to make money? If you had a mentor, if you had somebody else doing it, could you give up some of that time? I'd give it all up, she says. Okay. So hear me out. I'm going to explain this to you. You ready? If you're ready, put ready. Boss Suite is an online digital platform that you buy one time. Okay, you buy one time. There will never be a monthly fee, Gigi, a Zoom fee, a training fee. One time. Put a one time. You buy the program one time. Okay? Inside of it, there are 20 different ways to make money online. And it becomes Steven's and it becomes Christine's. And then she gets to go decide which way she wants to make money. There's some kind of training every single day inside of the program. You can write letters. You can do Amazon reviews. You can do UGC. You can resell the course. It becomes yours one time. Are you good with me so far? If you are, put yes. That program, Boss Suite, is $597. And I'm going to tell you about it because you can do it on a payment plan for $55. And you're not going to like me for saying this, but I guarantee it. You can give up the gas station junk food. You can give up the drive-through. You can give up some kind of subscription, Helen, or something that you're buying in your life that you really don't absolutely have to learn how to get out of the financial hole you're in. Yes or no? Do you agree? I promise you, if I visited your house and visited your account, right, Tab, you could give up something to afford an online, everyday, interactive, 20 different ways to make money online digital class instead of stare at your phone, complain about your income, and then go to the drive-thru every day. Make it at home, right, Christine? Christine, do you know I can get an entire thing of creamer for the price of one coffee at the coffee house? Do you know I can get sausage and muffins and cheese and egg for about the price of one drive-through McDonald's breakfast meal? And I can make it at home every single day, and I can get out of bed 10 minutes early and make my own breakfast. Right, Sarah? Okay. That is Boss Suite. So if you're with me, put a 1. You pay for it one time. It's $597. You can do it on a P plan for $50. It has 20 different ways to make money online. Okay. And then I have another one, Cassie, Boss Suite Lite. It's only $277. It has 7 different ways to make money online, and you can do it on a P plan for $25. How many of you feel like you probably throw away $25 every few days in the trash can, right, Angela? I made this huge pot of spaghetti Friday night. Guess where it's going to go tomorrow? Because nobody finished it. I got the good Rayo sauce. It's Mr. I'm sorry, Dixie. I'm the problem. It's Mr. What do you mean, Dixie? I got the good Rayo sauce. I bought the good noodles because I'm bougie and I don't like off-brand noodles. And it was so good, Tina. It was so good the night we bought it. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. There's a spammer right there. Do you see him, Steven? He's a spammer. Go block him. Will you type it in? Jess is teaching us about TikTok. Type that in. That's a good one. I heard it this morning. Jess is teaching us about TikTok. If you're on YouTube and Facebook, you don't need to type anything in. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. I know for a fact we throw it away, don't we, Dixie? We throw the stuff away. That spaghetti was so good. I do not like leftovers. I do not like leftovers. What's up? Okay. So thank you. Now, Inside of both of these programs, there is modules on UGC, user-generated content. If you've never heard of it, put no. If you have, put yes. User-generated content. User-generated content is where you apply on websites that we give you. You get hired to make videos that do not go on your social media. Tab, me too, sister. Please, please, please. I need it taught. I'm not one to figure it out on the internet. I need somebody to break it down to me baby step style. I've heard of it, but I can't go search the internet and figure it out. I need you to break it down and spoon feed me. Right, Tab? If you're like that, then you're in the right spot. Okay, user-generated content, Gigi, is where we give you step-by-step how to apply on the websites. Me too. What apps, what websites, what to do, how to make a portfolio, how to speak, everything. And then we tell you where to go to apply for this. So let me give you an example of user-generated content. Okay. Last week, I had my very first deal. Okay. It took me 2 weeks to get set up. Okay. Are you with me? 2 weeks to get set up. Thanks, Tab. You're so sweet. 2 weeks to get set up. The wellness company hired me. They said, can you make 6? I think it was 6. Maybe 10. I can't remember. Let's go with 10. Can you make 10 videos of our product without your face, with your hands touching it and rolling it around on the counter? Can you make 10 videos less than 30 seconds, but more than 15 seconds? We'll pay you $90. I'm going to repeat that. Was it 6, Dina? I think it might have been 10. I did post it on Facebook, and I think it might have been 10 videos. But either way, that was the offer. We send you the product. The videos need to be between 15 and 30 seconds. Can you make videos for us without your face, of you touching it, picking it up, rolling it around on the counter, setting it beside another like I did a glass jar? We'll pay you $90 for those videos. Now, would you do that? Tell me in the chat. If we broke it down step by step, Gigi, and we're like, this, apply for it on this site, could you do that? Now, you know what else they did, Martha? They came back to me and like, okay, those videos are great. Are you married? Would your husband be willing to do this? We'll pay him too. So later today or tomorrow, my husband and I are going to set up the camera, and he's going to make the same videos with a man's hand. Same product. They mailed me the product. I didn't pay for them. Yes or no? Would you learn to do that? The problem, Tab, is you need it broken down. You need somebody else that's doing it that's going to say boop, 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 A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's the problem. Okay, inside of the Boss Suite and Boss Suite Lite. Now, remember, while I'm talking, you can literally learn how to do user-generated content for $25 a month if you start Boss Suite Lite. If you're clear on that, put clear. 2 different programs. Boss Suite has 20 streams of income. Boss Suite Lite has 7 streams of income. You can do a P plan and a prayer on both of them and literally start this today. Cassie, today. Boss Suite Lite is a smaller program. For some of us, they're on a budget. How many of you are on a budget? I don't care where you start, but if you don't start, Cassie, where are you going to be in 6 months? Right, Tab? I don't care where you start. If you start with the big program and you want 20 different modules, great. If you start with the smaller program and you want 7 streams of income, great. But if you don't start somewhere, and if you don't step out of this rotating, gurgitating hole that you're in, where are you going to be in 6 months? You're going to be in the same hole that you're in right now. You're going to be in the same hole you're in right now. Krista, my user-generated content account took me 2 weeks. But listen to me, Christy, I have a very big business. I mentor lots of other people that are already in this program. So I have a lot more responsibility. My business doesn't look like yours. Christy, the people that get started, some of them have their stuff set up by the next day. Right, Dina? Christy, you can't compare me with you because you want to... Christy, you guys want me to tell you something? Thursday of last week, I kept track of all my messages. If you're with me, say hello. YouTube, you can't get messages on YouTube. So Facebook, TikTok, emails, school messages, private text messages from 5 a.m. when I got out of bed until 10:30, which I didn't go to bed till midnight. I had over 600 messages. So for me, Christy, it's different. But now you that don't have a mentorship program, and for you that don't have coaching, you gave up on it because you didn't have good mentorship. For me, I'm in a different place than you. Does that make sense, Christy? And you can't compare your time with mine because my coaching business is way bigger. Now, let me tell you another one. My friend Rachel, okay? If you're with me, put Rachel. She was here. She might be back. She does the same thing that I do. Her and I are buddies. She is in Boss Suite. She's doing UGC also. She's learning how to do selfies of herself. I posted her on my Facebook today. Okay. If you're on the talk, I want you to screenshot this really quick. Ready? Screenshot this. This is my FB. I want you to follow me here. Go screenshot it. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Screenshot that. Go follow me from there. Look, my friend Rachel. This is my friend Rachel. She's doing on an app called Join Brands. She learned it inside of Boss Suite, not Boss Suite Lite, Boss Suite. She's getting paid for selfies. $15 a selfie. Would you? Hey, Christina, would you give up some Netflix time to learn how to make money from a selfie? You guys, there's so much on the internet that you don't know. Yes, Tabitha, yes. She sent me messages. I will literally show you. Let me go back there. Let me go back there. I got my phone up here. Look. Selfie with the product certification. She took the test. She's certified. Product photos are all about the visual features. Any format, any aspect ratio. As a creator, you want to capture product photos as natural as possible. This is inside of the Boss Suite, Join Brands. They are paying $15 a selfie. How many of you are already taking selfies of yourself, are already sharing reels, are already like, look, Julie, I found the best hand cream. You don't need a funnel. You don't need a funnel. You don't need a website if you do this. Completely different. Christy, you don't need any of that. Angela, why are we staring at our phone, just sucking it all up instead of making money? Am I right? Okay. So we need options, right, ladies? How many of you are ready? I want you to go look at the payment plan right now. Tap my face twice. Boss Suite Lite you can do for $25 a month. Boss Suite you can start for $55 a month. Okay, Tabitha, go do it. Tap my face. I'll show you really quick. You want me to show you, Tab? Who else wants me to show you the payment plans? Now listen, you have to help me because TikTok thinks I'm making you leave their app. If you're on one of these other platforms, my link is in my bio, therealjesscox.com. I can send you it, but if you want to, I wanted to show you something. So if you're going to look at the P plan, tap my pink face right there. If you're on the talk, then tap it again, and my account's going to come up. If you're not trying the payment plan, I want you to help Jess type. Jess is teaching us about TikTok. Type that in the thing so they don't give me a violation. Okay? Tabitha, Mama, what's your name? Angela? Right here's my website, therealjesscox.com. Okay? I'm going to put my name and email in there. Oh, I think Mama needs to get some glasses. Okay? Now, if you're brand new, here's a quiz. This quiz, thank you. This quiz will determine if Christy should be an affiliate or if she should go live or if she should write an ebook. Okay? If you have literally no idea, take this quiz and then send me a private message. The second button is my free community. How many of you like free stuff? Anybody? I have a free community where I teach other people multiple different ways. We do Bible studies. We have all kinds of fun stuff in there because I want you off of this platform and in my community. So if you want to click this, you can get in my free community right now, today, and see all the things that I do. And when you get in there, put from your TikTok lab this morning. Okay? Elon Musk is here. Spammers. Thank you. Now, Tabitha, Boss Suite Lite. Screenshot that. Okay? You got it? Boss Suite, buy now. It's going to take you to this screen. It'll tell you all about what's inside of it. Scroll all the way to the bottom. At the bottom, Klarna and Afterpay. Screenshot this, Tabitha. At the bottom of that, I'll show you in a minute. At the bottom of that page, quiz, free community, Boss Suite Lite. It's very self-explanatory. Take the quiz, get in my free community, Boss Suite, 20 streams of income, Boss Suite Lite, 7 streams of income. Hit the buy now button, scroll all the way to the bottom. The little thing, Afterpay and Klarna. Afterpay and Klarna. There's a little button on there, Tabitha, that says learn more. That'll show you the payment plans. Listen, every single day, I have met one person that wants to make income online, but didn't want to go live, but doesn't want to sell a course. Christy, are you still here? Christy, that bought a course and was completely lost and didn't want to do funnels and didn't understand any of that. Inside of the Boss Suite, you can learn how to do 20 other things that are not selling courses, that have nothing to do with funnels or tech. Do you want to know something else, Christy? The tech people inside of Boss Suite, they set up your beacon or stand store for you. You don't have to do the tech if you don't want to, and it's free. You hear me, Christy? If you're in another program, Boss Suite will set up your link for you for free. So let's just take the tech out of the way because you just asked about funnels. You don't need that. It's great to have it, and we can do it as you get along. I know. It's great to have it later on, and we can do it later on. But Christy, what if you started this, had a stand store by the end of the day, and literally could start selling it immediately? No funnel, no website, no waiting on everything to connect. Literally immediately. What's up, Manny? Okay. I'm going to give you another UGC example, Christy, okay? How many of you watching me right now have a dog? Tell me what you have. I have a Great Dane. She's mixed with a Catahoula. So she's called a Great Catahoula. She's about 100 pounds. She's a lap dog. Morky, love it. What do you guys have? Anybody else have dogs? Aw, I just love you. You signed up for my community. Okay, perfect. Okay, Lab and Shih Tzu. Do you know that there's a huge demand for dog? No, it says Jesus. It said there's a huge demand for dog user-generated content. What? Okay. Mama, my accountant has 2 mini Yorkies, I think. They're tiny, tiny. I'd rather have Jesus than me. John 3:30, right, Manny? For he must increase, but I must decrease. I'd rather have Jesus than Jess. How was your bath? I think you need to get some clothes on. Okay. I love you. Okay. She has 2. She's an accountant. She has a huge accountant business. Tina, if you're here, say hello. Sometimes she watches me. Her husband doesn't work. She casually, are you ready for this? All of you dog owners? She casually does UGC for her pets, her 2 Yorkies. She makes enough money every month from her videos, from her dogs, to pay for 2 Harley Davidson payments. He really is. That's right, Mama. John 3:30, for he must increase, but I must decrease. Now, would you videotape your dogs? Would you get off Netflix? Would you learn how to set up a portfolio? Angela, Lori, Elise, Gigi, and Linda, to make a house payment or a car or a truck or a credit card. Now, mind you, my accountant casually does it. Hey, Brandy, my accountant casually does it because she has a huge accounting business, Lori. She casually does videos of her Yorkies and makes enough money with UGC to pay both of her motorcycles every month. That's just some examples. My friend Rachel is learning how to get paid for selfies. I did some videos last week of health and wellness products that I didn't pay for. They sent them to me in the mail, and I got paid $100. My accountant does UGC. The videos don't go on your social media. They do not go plastered all over the internet. You send them back to the company. They use them on their advertising. Nobody even knows it's you. Now, I'm going to ask you one more time. Where are you going to be by this time next year? How many of you remember Christmas of 2024? Tell me yes or no. Do you remember Christmas of 2024 last year? Were you struggling to get presents? Were you telling people no? Were you staying home from places that you really wanted to go because you couldn't afford it, Cassie? Did you have credit card debt back then? Do you have more credit card debt now? Are you still in the same hole than you were from 24 to 25? How many of you remember 1 year ago? Christmas is literally in 3 days. So where are you going to be? Let's think about Christmas in 2026. Gigi and Cassie and Tina, where are you going to be Christmas of 2026? It's worse this year, Candace. Everybody say hi to the beautiful princess. Look, your head's cut off on YouTube and got it been down. There you go. You're so cute.
Not really.
It is worth it. Tabitha, how long have you followed me? Boss Suite's only $600, 20 streams of income, training every day. You smell better. I love you. I love it. Get in my free community.
Clean my room and put my
okay, Amber's mom texted me.
Okay, what'd she say?
She gets out of school at 1:30. I told her to text me and we could go.
Are you picking her up?
I don't know. We'll deal with it when we get this afternoon. I have a meeting at 2. So if I can't, Jesse can, or we'll go get her when I'm done with my meeting.
Okay.
That's Tabitha. This is what I'll tell you and everybody else. The people that buy from me get access to me in messages or on some of my Zooms or just me as a mentor in general. Okay. I can't do the work for you, Tabitha. I can't go to your account. I can't make you set up your portfolio. I can't make you plug in every day, but I can answer you every time you need me. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Love it. Right. Well, I was under the impression when I started this that I just had to post and I would make money. And that's not the case. And there's people that make a lot of income out there and they're like, oh, just post one TikTok shop product. Oh, all you got to do is buy a course. Thanks, Cassie. Oh, all you got to do is that. And I fell into it. And I spent a lot of money falling into that trap. So I'm very clear. My inbox is always open, right, Cassie? Day, night. Sometimes, like I said, Thursday, I literally got 600 messages. So I need grace because I can't answer you right away sometimes. But the number one thing I see after 2 years and coaching hundreds of people is there's a social media cliche, right, Andrea? You'll get rich if you buy this. You'll make $10K your first month. Oh, just resell a thing. Oh, just put up a few videos. But some people aren't made to go live, right, Cassie? Some people aren't made to post videos. Some people need options, right, Dina? And I love the internet, but it's also sometimes very deceiving. Brandy, awesome. Message me. I got Afterpay and Klarna. Both of Afterpay and Klarna let you go below $60 on Boss Suite. Boss Suite Lite, they let you go below 30. I think it's 25. Might be even less. But where will you be next Christmas? Cassie's like, it's worse. Where are you going to be by next Christmas? Are you going to learn it? Is this still on? Oh, it is still on. I'll turn it off. Where are you going to be by this time next year? Who are you going to be? You shouldn't be the same person, right, Angela? If you are, you should never be the same person as you are month after month, day after day. We should always seek to be better and stronger than we were. More for Christ, less for us, right? Every single day. Bye, Dina. I'll see you later. If you're on YouTube, I'm hanging up on YouTube. My link is in my bio, therealjesscox.com. Okay. Remember, I'm doing a Zoom tonight at 7